Okay, welcome back to Deus Ex. Now, let us go and... Well, the purpose was to go to Versalillion Corporation. Okay, yeah, we'll go down here. We'll go to Versalillion for now. Let's see, I'm sure we got 06288. Yeah, that's the elevator code to Versalillion building.
Please, look
around. I told
around.
you bad people around here.
Versalillion Corporation Data Entry Facility. Let's make a big save. At least for now, everyone is still neutral to us.
Welcome to Versalillion. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Okay, so logs of people who have been visiting here.
You worked at Psionics? You look like you could have the gift. So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighters on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight.
Me too. Oh, okay, this is actually the top floor already. Yeah. There is Mr. Hundley. Hello.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
Any chance I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
No.
Never mind.
Greedy little bugger. Let's see if there are any alternative ways we can deal with this.
What?
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because they don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Great Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job, that's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
You some kind of spy or something?
Does it matter?
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hundley, kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.
Yep, that's one way. You can do it, so if you... Yep, well, I'm pretty sure that throwing a guy from this height on a concrete floor when he's unconscious, he's probably not gonna make it, so.
Alright, I killed your boss.
You mean...
He's out of the picture. I'd advise you not to hang around too long. Now how about getting me into the labs?
Well, okay. Sure, it doesn't matter to me. The code to the elevator is 6512. I'll make sure you have access once you get to the lab.
Okay, yes, that's
It's a
one
big
option.
operation down there.
Yes. I mean, one option is of course to pay Hundley. Second option is to do his bidding and kill Hundley. And the third option would have been to hack one of these about 1.5 million terminals in here and just create them.
Lots of genetics work going on. That's all I've been able.
I usually like taking down Hundley because, well, he's kind of being greedy. Asking for 2,000 for
You're the one that
access.
just cleared for level 1.
Yeah, that's me.
You are welcome to stroll around the laboratories, but respect the work that we do here. Your security pass can be cancelled with no warning.
I've looked forward to this for a long time.
Security is watching through the cameras. If you cause trouble, an alarm will sound, and the guards won't wait to ask questions.
Yes, sir. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
One of those commandos and a guy with a gift gun. Did he freak out? Just a test. No, I think he's fine. He is fine with us. It's just a little preparations. Let's just say later dealing with the guy who carries a missile launcher. It's not very fun, so. Well, there's the glass floor, so you can kind of get glimpses of what's below there. To elevator. Doesn't really matter because this guy is not going to be hostile. Even if he sees us, he's not going to be hostile. But just because hide behind the elevator. Magnetic augmentation chamber, key added, and then data cube. M Chow. Yeah, so the login for Maggie Chow is M Chow. But we don't know the password. Oh, I think soon I will get to demonstrate the reason why I took combat strength. And also why I wanted my low-tech skill to be advanced. So low-tech is advanced and combat strength augmentation is at level 4, so
It is a simple request.
Lab procedure forbids.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on Fitjov Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Don't criticize what you don't understand.
Okay.
Scientific progress depends upon collaboration.
Maybe you should cross your legs, to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments should be automatic.
VersaLife did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Our results can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics engineers.
Okay. So, this sword, advanced in low tech at least, and then level 4 in combat strength. Joint. Yeah, we were able to break this. And for some reason, doing this way doesn't make everyone go all crazy and guards hostile. If you do it with an explosive, so if you pick the lock, yeah, everyone freaks out. But apparently using the sword is just fine. Okay, 5878 or a code. And password for MCHOW is Damocles, or the research team, of which Maggie Chow is part of, so.
You shouldn't be back here.
Alright, yeah. A room full of guards. I just came here with a a laser sword and hacked their security closet to pieces, and they don't work.
Hey!
MJ12 security. Was that MJ12? Maybe I mistyped it. Security. Yeah. Unlock, open, camera off, unlock, and yeah, open.
This is the armory.
Yes, it is. And so that opened this little ramp down here.
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
Yeah, she's coming. No reactions from these guys. Plus, non-lethal takedowns are silent. May have to take it down as well. Oh. Time for a little eavesdropping.
The process is going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The problem, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make him irrelevant. We call call it Icarus.
Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. Your office?
No time. Tell me on the way.
Okay. Hazmat suit, lockpick. Terminal, we can obviously use the password and chow and Damocles. Shut down the radiation pods of the chamber, and then, well, these are the same emails we're reading at Mackie Chow's apartment, so no need to read those again. And you got...
That apparatus in the center is for magnetic containment, kind of like a tokamak.
Yes. Let's see. Targeting spy drone. I'm pretty sure that one was a no, okay, radar and cloaking device.
I don't want to be disturbed.
I see.
I don't want to be disturbed.
So, we have some augmentations here. Of course, ultimately we're gonna want to have both of these, radar transparency and cloak. For now, I'll take cloak. Targeting and vision enhancement. I'll take the vision enhancement because once you get this high enough, you know, in high enough level, if you will, high enough power, you will be able to look through walls and detect enemies, which can be handy if you want to sneak around and avoid detection. Having good understanding of. And spy drone or aggressive defense system. Well, since I'm playing more of a stealthy style, spy drone allows us to create like a small hovering drone and can control it remotely, and when we want, we can even cause it to detonate in a kind of EMP explosion. And the more power you have in here, then the faster it will move and the more powerful the EMP attack will be.
I have 2 words for whomever wrote this biometrics package. User interface.
Yes, yes. Let's grab this and yeah, this augmentations, these were the thing that I wanted to cover up here for me. Okay, time to get the ROM encodings. Sending them downstairs. And double plus. Watch assault. This terminal. Upload and then the same emails.
Uploaded the component the Triads need to complete the sword. Go to the temple next to the market. I will bring together the dragon heads for a meeting.
This is the reason why I wanted to take care of these 2 gods on this room over here. He doesn't mind. The shift supervisor. Oh. Let's give him a heads up.
I was down in the labs. Do you know what they're doing?
Something with genetics and nanotech, that's all I know.
Take my advice and get out of here. I can't tell you any more than that.
Okay. Now it's time to make our escape. I have 2 of these camels. I could use them, I suppose. But I'll save them for now. Escape through here. Oh yes, there's one woman who has a gun. She's gonna try to shoot me. Oh, is okay, so we took a little hit there.
While you are here, observe the laws of the triad.
Okay, let's head back to First Tom about the Roman produce. Caused a little bit of ruckus. Okay, second visit to Trace at home. Actually, yeah, just save here.
What are you doing here? The Triad leaders are waiting in the temple.
Oh, right, yeah. I completely forgot that after retrieving the ramen coatings, you have to take them to the temple. It's been a while since the last time I played this, so it's little details like that.
While you are here, observe.
Especially when you're kind of rushing it and just running it. It's easy to forget. So I just assumed I had to go back to Trace at home. What are you growling?
Let us be quiet. Agent Denton from America has retrieved the software component. Please accept our gratitude.
It is my honor.
Begin.
As the faces of a perfect blade are reflections of one another, as they join together to make a perfect edge, so we shall form one blade, not the male and female swords of Ganjiang, one which must avenge the other, but one weapon, precise in its purpose, though wielded by many arms.
And much as the steel sharpens its edge and anneals its own surfaces, let us preserve, together, the form of our traditions.
The only enduring work of man, that which is born again with the next generation.
Forever.
Forever.
Again, accept our thanks, Mr. Denton. You will have to join us for drinks at the Lucky Money later tonight. In the meantime, Mr. Tong wants to see you.
Thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll stop by.
All right, get out. Enough games in the temple.
Okay, let's go now back to Tracer Tong.
I cannot believe the news. The triad are won.
You better believe it. Remember, whoever's the one who made it all happen. So, okay, Tracer Tong, how about now?
Peace between the triads is now official.
Good. We begin to operate from a position of strength. We will start manufacturing the swords and distributing them to our allies.
What next? VersaLife was crawling with troops. I think they were hiding more than sword technology down there.
Tell me about the labs. Paul and I concluded that VersaLife does the manufacturing, while the real research takes place in North America.
Plenty of scientists. Biotech, physics, nanotech, several research divisions. It would seem we still have a mutual interest.
We know they manufacture ambrosia. If you went back and gained access to the Level 2 labs, perhaps you would find something on the Grey Death. Your brother's failure in New York has left me with nothing.
You think you could find a cure?
That cannot be determined until I have a schematic of the virus particle and the molecular structure of ambrosia.
I'll go back, but won't they be ready for me?
There's a back way at the north end of the Canal Road Tunnel, which is just east of the temple. I sent an agent in that way once. She turned up a key code to the Nanotech Research Wing, 55655, but no data.
Worth a try.
By the way, VersaLife lost one of their R&D men in the Canal Road Tunnel collapse. A guy we think was carrying nanotech assets. He did some of the basic research that went into your implants. You might take a look, if you don't mind going for a dive.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Okay. Yeah, I think this will be enough for now. When we return, we will go and have a little dive, just like Tracer Tong suggested, and then we'll head back to the VersaLife building and try to find the universal constructor and destroy it. Okay, that's it. Goodbye.